Number 1, the different opponent. With Lux's third round being such an important part of battle rap history, it's kinda crazy to consider history without it. Think about that for a second. No Lux's third against Calicoe. Crazy to think about. In fact, Lux initially did not even want the battle. A few months after Calicoe called him out at Summer Madness 1, Lux did say this.
You did your math that night, fam. Me and you don't add up. All things being real nigga time. We don't add up.
In a 2016 interview with Hip Hop Is Real, Loaded Lux mentioned that the battle initially was supposed to be him versus DNA. Loaded Lux stated that as a general rule, I'll battle anybody, but it has to make sense. He went on to say that they tried to give me DNA last minute. However, Lux decided against this, saying, I needed the why, and right then and there DNA did not give me that. Lux also said in other interviews that the Calicoe battle made sense on his end because he had something specific that he wanted to address with Calicoe, so in comes the third round. Adding to the story, Hollow the Don, in a 2014 interview with Unbiased Review, stated that the battle was offered to him and that Loaded Lux was specifically calling him out. However, Hollow stated that in a year's time, he had battled Goods and Hitman, so taking Lux was not something he wanted to do that quickly. Now do a little thought experiment and think about this. What if Lux and Calicoe never went down? What if it was Lux versus Hollow at Summer Madness 2? What if it was Lux versus DNA at Summer Madness 2? Battle rap history would have changed a lot. Number 2, additional time. Most battle rap fans off the top of their head know what the last words in Lux's third round were. Go ahead, what were they? Well, here it is.
These Detroit niggas still cockfighting.
That's pretty much how most of us remember the battle ending. Right? Wrong. Loaded Lux actually continued rapping for another minute before time was eventually called on him. Here's a brief snapshot.
Then you saw the chickens. I thought about you and your man in that picture. These Detroit niggas still cockfighting.
Lux continued for a little over a minute with very unremarkable content. My guess is that the low quality of this minute of content as well as the length that his round already had made the URL team chop it off. Interestingly, this brought Lux's total time, including crowd reaction, of his third round to a whopping 11 minutes. Number 3, a crowd member. This one is not that interesting, but I'm sure most of y'all out there did not catch this. In the audience throughout Lux's vs. Calicoe, you can see a surprising face in the crowd. I'll play you a clip, you tell me if you can see them. Now let me play it again and highlight. Big fucking K, just hanging out in the crowd. In a comment left on rmbva.com, he said that he had the option to be on stage, but if you look, there's so many people on there, he said he didn't want to be up there, so he said he basically just pushed through the crowd and got to the front. Number 4, big name attention. We all saw Busta Rhymes, Q-Tip, and P. Diddy cheering for Lux, but another big name also gave him attention outside of the battle. With only 32 tweets in 4 years, Jay-Z tweeted Loaded Lux's famous catchphrase, "You gonna get this work," in 2012. Number 5, round lengths. We all know that Lux's third was really long. While his third round had 1,260 words, Calicoe's had less than half with 615. Lux's round length, including crowd reaction for his third, was 11 minutes. This compared to Calicoe's 4 minutes and 10 seconds. Granted, Lux is more wordy and received more crowd reaction. However, this still paints a certain picture. If we are going to be more precise, the crowd reaction considered, Lux's third was 7 minutes and 45 seconds long. Now combine that with the fact that Calicoe told Angry Fan Radio in 2015 that on several occasions he was told that the round length was supposed to be 3 minutes. If Calicoe is taken at his word, this means that Lux went almost 5 minutes over his time for the third round. Alright guys, I just wanted to add like a little thing at the end for VerseTracker.com. VerseTracker.com A lot of us use this. A lot of us, use this resource. Right now, Ryan, who is from Verse Tracker, is trying to raise money for his website. If you use it, consider donating.